If you've been using Excel for at least a while, you will be aware that sometimes calculations can go wrong, especially when you end up dividing stuff by other stuff. This table is a classical example. This is based on the sales figures for 3 people, the total, and in the green area to the right, what has happened is that basically I'm trying to calculate the percentage of sales per month of each person. Now, obviously, in January, Andrew had 100% of the market. Betty and Charles have sold nothing, which is reflecting these data. But if you look at March, we get an error message. Why? Because there is a division by 0. There is a total of 0 in that month, and dividing by 0 brings up an error message. Now, how do you deal with that? What if that happens? The most straightforward way for you would be something that is completely wrong. That is simply deleting the formulas in those cells. But what if later on Betty turns out to have sold £300 worth of stuff in that month and your formulas have gone? It doesn't appear there anymore. It needs constant checking. So normally you would never delete a formula to fix anything. What you would do is use a different kind of formula, namely a conditional formula that only shows data if certain things are happening. And if you look closely, this formula starts with if. It's a conditional formula. In this case, this looks a bit odd because only where there's an error in calculation, nothing is in the cell, whereas there are other cells like this one that show a 0. Now, this can be easily fixed with a slightly more complex formula. And in this case, everything looks similar. Don't worry, formula looks complicated, but really isn't. If you're wondering how to do this, let me tell you, there's a class for that.